Okie dokie, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Dadcraft. We are logging on for 20 minutes. It's about 10:57 right now. I'm going to be logging on to our world today. Don't think we have anything just like super duper exciting going on, but I did think that we could go and get more dark oak. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's see. We have a good axe here. Yeah. Okay. Okay, all good. We are going to go out. The sword is decent. No, we'll use it. Sword is decent. I think we have a boat out here, I hope. If not, I think we have one all the way over there. Let's see. Yep, we have more food. Anyway, what are we doing? We're playing Minecraft every day, 20 minutes, a series inspired by what Ryan Trahan is doing. The only difference is people actually watch his videos. Me, just over here grinding, just creating a wonderful world. Really have built something great here. Anyway, we've built a really cool world here. A lot of very cool machines. Oh my word. Oh, I about thought that I had no boats over here. What was the whole point? The whole point of the Minecraft world was we were building kind of like an entrepreneurial world where it operates pretty much independently of me. What is that? Is that a bee? Can I just like run into it? Anyway, it's a world that operates independent of us like showing up and going to work. That was the whole thing with the entrepreneurial world. And so at this point, it is pretty much that way. Whether we show up to work or not, there is like our machines operate, got all this stuff going on. We've got things that are happening independent. Hold it. You can literally see our city hall from here. That is nuts. Okay. Okay. Anyway. And so, yeah, that's what we did. We created a bunch of machines, a bunch of farms, got the villagers in there, and things are just, they click along, they work without me being there. I do have to like show up, gather like, let's just say, what the heck was that? I think I remember that from another time. Anyway, what do I gotta do? I do have to like show up every once in a while, gather up the produce out of the auto farms, and then, and then go and trade with the villagers. So I do have to do that. But as far as like the rest of it is just like all automatic, which is awesome. Which is absolutely the way I love it. So, even like right now, we're out here chopping trees down, which I don't really think I can sub out that job in Minecraft. I did read somewhere that like you can get mods for your Minecraft to like give your villagers something to build or give somebody something to build, and it just automatically does it so that you don't actually have to do the building. But I'm like, I don't really want that. I do want it to be like at least, something that like pretty much everybody could do for themselves. Not just like downloading all these mods not real big. I don't know. To me, like it almost feels like mods are a little bit of a cheat, a little bit of a cheat code, maybe to a certain extent. Like that wasn't the way that the game was designed. Not really the way that the game was supposed to be. Anyway, I guess maybe I'm a little bit hypocritical when I do say that because we did used to play Flight Simulator all the time, and we would download planes from the internet and then fly them in Flight Simulator, and that was fun. That was a lot of fun. So I guess maybe I am more of a mods guy. I just feel like in Minecraft, I don't know, it's maybe a little bit different in my eyes, just because, you know, like having, I guess one of the things that's like the coolest about Minecraft is like being able to like look at the world around you, build anything that you want, and just kind of like manipulate the world around you into like benefiting you, which sounds kind of bad, but at the same time, like it's kind of like that way in life too. Like those are the people that have been like super duper successful, are the people that have learned how to like kind of take the world around them and kind of make the world do what they want. It's not necessarily like they're making people in the world do what they want, although I do think that that is part of it as well. You just have to find a way that's like mutually beneficial for multiple people. Anyway, maybe I should just stop talking. Maybe I'm just digging a big deep hole for myself. The reason I say that is because like I've talked to a lot of entrepreneurs. I actually interviewed a bunch of them, and a lot of them said, oh, one of the things that I wish I would have done better in the whole entrepreneur thing was actually finding the right people faster, being better at relationships, being better at managing people, being better at putting the right people in the right places. That's what they said. And so that's like a huge part of being successful and building something big, is like building something bigger than yourself. Anyway, and so that's why I would say all of that. How much of this do we have? We have got some stacks. I love these big old dark oak trees because they're like 4 wide. They are huge. Hugies, you might even say. And this old axe just whacks through them quick. Very, very quick. Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Anything that you guys are excited about that you guys are building? Love to build a community here. I think at the beginning of this whole series, again, I think the whole point was to explore entrepreneurial concepts in Minecraft. That was the point. I'm not guessing on that. But I think I also said that we could, you know, if we do gather a entrepreneurial audience, that we'll be investing in some of the businesses of the people of the audience. So would still love to do that. Absolutely would love to do that. Don't know if that'll happen or not. So far, we have like nobody watching these things. We've been grinding. It is kind of like I think the reason why this works for Ryan Trahan is because, everybody loves Ryan and they want to like hang out with him. And so like just watching him play Minecraft kind of feels like you're hanging out with him for sure. And so, anyway, and so like I think that's why it works for him. Whereas me, nobody really knows who I am on the internet. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. It just means that when it comes to like the style of Minecraft, I don't know if it's necessarily going to work. I think it would if I stuck around long enough. I kept playing. Maybe tried a few different things. Maybe posted some short reels and stuff like that. Maybe developed somewhat of an audience there. I think it could work. I do. It's just like if I'm not going to be doing editing, if there's not going to be anything flashy about my content, something that is going to catch people's attention, it's going to be a lot longer road to build a YouTube channel doing this. But anyway, we'll see what happens. I told myself I'm for sure going to do it for 90 days, and then we can revisit it, see if it's something that we want to continue to do, or if we're just going to pivot and do something else, or maybe just do it differently. Oh boy, this is real good. We're in a very, very dark forest, and it is starting to get nighttime. Nighttime. All right. How many? We do have 24 saplings. Let's go pick up a few more. I do want to try something with these saplings because, again, oh, did I bring? No, I don't think I did. I still can't believe that I can see our city hall from out here on the water. That's one of the coolest things ever. I would like to create a straight path between our town, so to speak, and this water out here so that I don't have to carry boats back and forth and all that. Would rather just like not do that. Let's see. Is this where you can see City Hall? Yeah, I think so. Got it right there. Right there. You kind of see the lights in the background. That's crazy. That is crazy. That means that from City Hall we probably should be able to see water. The ocean. Well, I call this the ocean. I would feel like it is a big, big body of water. Bigger than a river. But I guess maybe I just don't know the right rivers. Could be that. Could be. Could be. Anyway. But we've been playing on this world. We've been grinding for over a couple of months now. And I really am proud of like some of the stuff that we built. It's been rocky at times. Part of that is just because I had no idea how to play Minecraft. Well, I say no idea. I had very little idea. Hold it. Look at all those spiders. Bada bing, bada boom. Anyway, I do have a bed up here. I could just go to sleep real quick. How's that good? Bro. Notice your little XP. Do a little choppy. One time I did fall asleep, woke up, and there was a iron farm is still working beautifully. Thing produces so much iron for me. I have so much iron already, and then that thing just keeps cranking it out. I have a couple of villagers that trade for iron. It's one of the best trades ever, especially if you have a farm that produces it for you automatically. It's just one of the best. It's like 4 iron for an emerald, And if I got a zombie in there to bite him and then heal him up real good, the trade would probably be even better. So that might be the play. Oh man, I'm tired. It's been a long week. It's been a long week on the job, is all I can say. But we're grinding, we're figuring stuff out there. And yeah, we're figuring stuff out. Alright, one thing that I do want to see here. What time is it? Alright, we still got a few minutes. A few minutes. Cat is just stuck in our world now. So like, I don't think it would be right there. I don't think. Is it though? Like, is that where you can see the... No, because it wouldn't be over there. It might be right there. Or... guess it probably even could be maybe one of those other spots. Pig. Anyway. Let's see. What are we going to do with Dark Oak? Great question. I'm so glad you asked. Some of it we're going to put in a chest. There's Dark Oak right there. Put that in there. Okay, dokey. And then I want to just go plant. We're probably not going to do any building today. Just because. So let's go over here. We can try one right here. I was having such trouble planting Dark Oak. But then I saw Ryan Train plant 4 of them in a box like that, pretty much in a box. I was like, maybe that's the problem, because like they do all grow in like 4 wide. And I think pretty much all other trees that I've grown really have done well, except for the Dark Oaks. Except for the Dark Oaks. I guess let's try one thing. We will put a singular one. Boom. Right there. Right there. And the rest of them we will plant in 4s. And we shall wait and see. All right. We can kind of look at the rest of our world here. This has been producing a lot recently. Really got a lot going on there. We could just go like this. I should make a crafting table. All right. 3 stacks of... What the heck was that? Sounded like somebody putting down a block. Also, we have a lot of bamboo too. We are going to go see if we can trade paper with our librarian. I think it's also time to maybe start adding more of each. Why didn't I just do this last time? Anyway. You can hear my lovely fellow villagers. All right. Where is the librarian? I know these guys are like pretty fond of this place. Oh, come on, dude. Go restock. These guys are actually pretty fond of this city hall. There's nobody up here right now. But when I first built it, there were so many people up here. So many people up here. All right, librarian. And why do I hear a skelly? Boy, that seems a little steep. But I guess again, I guess you kind of are. So no, I don't think so. I think we're just kind of like stacking up on lanterns in here. I do want to put a lot of lanterns around the world and probably on some of the buildings as well. But this is our city hall. That top level, I think, is going to be all glass panes in there all the way around. And then we'll put a roof on top. And we'll be very, very excited about all that life has to offer currently. You know what? If that is the ocean right there, we could literally just like create a path right through there. It'd be a lot easier than going over the rock. I know that. I know that for certain. Anyway, hope you guys have been good. Let's see, I think it's about time to shut her down for the night, which is great. I want to go to bed. But not before we get some money. I do not know. I think there's a cave or a opening somewhere around in here. Because every time I walk past, you can hear something around there. Alright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, I'm ready to do deals. Yeah. Alright. Good deal. Good deal. Alright. Put this in here. We are stacking emeralds as fast as we can go. And making some good progress. Get her done. Let's see. Anyway, well, thank you guys for watching tonight. Let's just go see if any of our dark oak trees grew. Any? Yeah, boy! Was that the only thing that needed to be done? Was that the only thing? Look at that. Look at that beautiful dark oak forest around here now. I absolutely love it. I might just keep some of these saplings, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I want a picture with this for my thumbnail. We'll go like this. Look at this. Dark oak trees. We are growing. Weepy. Anyway, hope you guys have a wonderful night. We will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for checking out Dadcraft. Please subscribe if you enjoy it, and we will see you.